Hello everyone, my name is Cycrus and welcome back to Empyrion Galactic Survival Reforged in Atlantis. And I've been doing some things, gathering more stuff, and I am finally back at home. I found two of these random things from the Talon, and I placed them here. They look kind of weird in this space, but it's whatever. I can regenerate some stamina. And I have already consumed most of the gold that we had. Been making ammunition, been making fuel and stuff. And still making some more ammunition. More fuel. And more fuel. And we finally have ice mining drills. I decided to put it on Bicential Pidgeon from Sponge. Reason being, I want to make Exhumer, even though I made it already. I want it for a different purpose. I think I will divide them. This one will be for ice, and this one will be specifically for asteroid mining. Rich asteroid mining. Reason being, that way I can focus on rich asteroid mining speed and stuff. So, because if you don't know, I don't think we have any here, no. But most rich asteroid mining areas are found, the special ones are found in specific territories. Now, in a droneland, for example, there is rich dronite and stuff like that. Now, in Xerax, there is a different one. In Creel, there is a different one, and so on and so forth. Now, in most cases, in those places, you will have to first beat the defending opponent that is in that space. So if you are in Xerax, there will be, I believe, a Sonat class Corvette and maybe a what was that called? The period class something. Anyway, you have to beat two of them. Plus, there are some orbital mining facilities in there too that are also trying to gather those asteroids alongside you. So you kind of need a ship that can gather that stuff, plus that can possibly defend itself. Now, Exhumer is upgradable, quite upgradable into auxiliary. So I want to do that. Now I've been doing that before on my solo playthrough. So on this same ship, so I know kinda his capabilities without adding more to it additionally. And yeah, you can always maybe add to side mining ship, small ships or something. You can always edit your builds whatever you want, or you can keep them in the way they are. So yeah, I kinda decided to make Bicential Pidgeon my rich ice mining boat, I guess, CV. And I already prepared, I believe. I'm not sure if I put it here or it's in the Griffin. Yeah, it's in the Griffin. We made 7 automated industrial mining rigs. Each one is 500 gold, so yeah, this kinda cost me 3,500 gold already. But they are permanent and they are worth it, because each one of these can hold 30,000 ores, no matter which kind. So yeah, absolutely amazing. Plus, basically they gather ores per hour much quicker, so they gather 200 per hour. Also, depending on the quality of the ore that you find on the planet, I suppose. And in most cases, you want to get, if possible, at least large deposit, put them on, or a very large, depending on what resource, because Pentaxid you probably are never gonna be able to find better than medium. I kinda don't remember exactly which planets have medium deposits. Well, I'm pretty sure one of these, I don't have them here. I will probably put them somewhere else, although maybe some of these moons might have Pentaxid on them. For example, this one is going to be good for magnesium and the whatever this called, I forgot, aluminium. Okay, and then this one is going to be good for promethium and zascosium. Might be actually, so I'm not sure what kind of size deposits are. Sometimes you get disappointed and there are like very small and small deposits. We have here literally the same thing. Toxic Moon seems to have these 3 resources. Here we have more promethium and aluminium. So yeah, as I said, you might wanna search for planets with larger deposits. So for example, this one seems to have Pentaxid. We'll definitely check that one out, see whether it has larger deposits or smaller ones. And because this is so hard to make, we prefer absolutely the better quality. Now, the resources you want to mine the most using those is, I suppose, Pentaxid, promethium, magnesium, aluminium. Gold cannot be mined. Then I said I will put some on the Aquadria planet, and maybe even 3 on the Aquadria planet. We need so much of that stuff. Plus, you should always place some kind of a teleportation base, mining base or something like that. So I usually use this one. I don't remember who made it, but I like it. Although I usually add something to it, add a container or something to input more fuel in it. The good thing about this one is that it is solar panel powered, so it will always have some fuel on it, some battery, so you can teleport back to your place. Now, in this mod, in Atlantis, there are T3 teleportation teleporters that can jump up to 100 light years away. So this will be one of the important things for us to unlock soon. That way we can switch back and forth to the miners and stuff like that to maybe refuel them and stuff. Although each industrial fuel, I believe, is 3000 fuel capacity, so they will be lasting for a little while actually from just a single industrial fuel thingy. Industrial fuel, I guess. Then also I have already stripped Insipid from all of the lasers. I think I removed absolutely all of the lasers, yeah. And I added EMPs. We now finally can have EMPs. Stripping 10 lasers, putting 4 EMPs has already brought us at 89%. So these 4 EMPs are just going to be destroying those shields from any ship that we fight. And we will focus fire with our artillery to turn the ships down. Plus, I have done another upgrade. As you can see, we have 23,450 shield power. We have the amazing T3 polarized hull shield that we made with Aquadria that we gathered. So this gives apparently 1000 HP per Pentaxid also. I didn't notice that one. So basically it should be also recharging more shield power per Pentaxid, if I'm not wrong. I don't remember where I left the other one, but I'll just check here to tell you guys the truth about it. So, Advanced Shield Generator takes 60,000 CPU. This one takes only 45,000. So we have 15,000 CPU spare, and HP capacity is just ridiculously good. This one is 24,000, this one is 6,000, and this one also has 25 recharge rate more. And yeah, this is going to be amazing, and it is not radioactive at all while it's working. So very, very good. Although it will always, yeah, the cost is 1000 Makoda plates, which will take you a little bit of a grind, but that's about it. Plus the HP per pentaxid is exactly the same, 1000, so I kinda never paid attention to that. I suppose I just thought it was better. And the warm-up time is better though, so it will take you less time to put the shields on. So I guess once your shields are depleted, it will take 10 seconds instead of 15 to start recharging your shields once you get out of the fight. So you will be able to return to the fight more frequently, and I guess recharge quicker, which is absolutely amazing. So before we do this one, I think I will now go mine some rich ice. I will need to find some first, and I will see you guys over there. And I have found the dense ice fields. Basically, this is what you do. You find it mostly in the colder stars, so if you're searching for it, make sure the star is below 4000 Kelvin. So among those stars, because they're cold, obviously, ice forms in these territories. I forgot to turn off the inertia. So the only thing is sometimes you'll find drones that will try to defend it. Get the turrets on. The drones are currently a little bit too passive, I believe. At least the 0x ones. They are not really much of a problem, even when there are like lots of them. Even when they're shooting at you, if you have a shield, they really don't do much. Now, when it comes to mining, make sure that your ship also has a deconstructor, because whatever you mine will be quite heavy, so turning them right away into the materials will be much quicker. Let me just start it this way, because it is a lengthy process. For sure, when you find a spot, make sure that they are all aligned. Yeah, you can definitely grab some popcorn and a beer or something, whatever you prefer, and tea or whatever, and maybe watch a movie, series, anime or something while you are waiting for this, and occasionally just move a little bit so that they can align and mine on their own. I am loving the fact that it is automated, because having to use modulated ones are manual. They probably do slightly more damage to them, but yeah, it is quite good. Now, in order for them to work, it explains here basically that it will automatically mine out any dense or rich asteroid within range when set to target the following. So you need to target set this NPC factions. NPC factions there. Then pray here bases. So that, and the warp drives. So that is usually how that goes. Accidentally turned that off. So basically you need prey bases and warp drives and the NPC factions, and I guess that is how it targets these. It's probably quite important to do this kind of thing, because Even though they have unlimited ammunition, I believe they're using fuel just slightly, and or maybe they're not even using fuel. But basically, the reason you want to do this is when the drones spawn, they will try and target the drones, or if there are other ships, they will try to fight those ships instead rather than mining. So if they're trying to mine that to fight, they are not really doing much damage. 20 damage is absolutely nothing. When it needs to be damage to the blocks. So yeah, make sure to do that. Usually the dense ice asteroids are in an area where you are not going to be fighting much other than the drones. So this is kind of chill. Now when it comes to the rich asteroids, other rich asteroids, these are dense ice asteroids. The other ones are rich asteroids, which give lots of different resources. I will show you once we get to that point. So without further ado, I think I will chill a little bit, get all of this done, mine more, and once we are filled, we'll return. Be right back. And after about 1 hour and 30 minutes of chill farming and watching YouTube and stuff, I ended up with 294 plus, I believe. Or maybe not. Actually, no. Yeah, I do have 20 plus. There should be some more here. Yep, there should be some more that are being deconstructed. So essentially, there are two types of resources there. There's compressed ice that I believe this is the actual ice, which is turned into the water containers directly. And there is the other one that is turned directly into deuterium, toxic waste, coolants, chemicals, salt, and helium bottles. You can use toxic waste, I believe, in certain materials, in certain blueprints, or you can sell them. This obviously you can use for fuel. Chemicals are also used for some specific blueprints, I believe. Coolants are very rare and also required in certain blueprints. So this material is used in two different materials, one of them being the industrial fuel and the other one is the deuterium fuel cells, which are used for the automated rich automated turrets, and this is their fuel basically. And this they use as fuel. They're not like ice mining drills where they are basically free and they don't cost any resources. That way you can get ice, and then this is used for the automated industrial drills. Now these asteroid drills, there are so many different variants. I keep messing up. Yeah, this is the ice harvester drill, and I still didn't unlock the excavator and automated asteroid harvester drill turret. I do have the blueprint, the schematic basically, but I do not have enough unlock points to unlock them yet. Plus, I will definitely have to keep some of these for this fuel, rather than spending it all on the fuel for the automated industrial drills. Now, I will probably put the automated industrial drills off camera. I don't think that's something you guys want to see, really. If you actually want to see, let me know in the comments below, I suppose. That way we get... that way I will know, basically, whether you really need or want to see maybe how that functions. It's pretty straightforward. You put it down, you put these in. These are kinda 500 liters volume each, so you're better off putting it into a ship and transfer it using this mode. That's basically the better option. Otherwise, you have to pull one by one and slot inside. Now, 5 of these should probably last a few days on multiplayer, and on single player, even if you're skipping, will probably take a really long time, because one is 3 kilowatts of power per hour, and yeah, this can really last a while, and it will definitely gather a lot of resources for you, so you don't have to refuel as often. And that's the good part. That's the good thing about these. You can leave them on for a very long time, then drop, and there's like 20,000 pentaxid crystals right there for you. And it probably still hasn't consumed all of the fuel. So yeah, enough mumbling about. I believe I will leave this making, and I think while this is going to be made, we will enter into our Insipid, see if we can get some drone parts now. We are in the drone space, boys. I found the other one, that same sector that we fought before. I remember there was one guardian and one nullifier. So maybe this is good for testing. We do not have lasers anymore, so I think you see what I see. Yep. Let me first patch this guy. Okay. Reloading, and let's first remove Bulkhead from where he is right now. He's in the way. Come on. Dock already. Good. Now we currently have only 2 of the miniguns on the side for dispatching the drones. Otherwise, do not have much for that purpose. I'm hoping will be enough. Maybe to just keep them off. Currently I don't see many drones, so as soon as I get some of the as soon as I loot this guardian and the nullifier, we should definitely have more we should have more drone processors, and probably enough to get our first auxiliary core. That will go a long way for us. You can see the EMPs are doing a lot more for us. We're still taking so much shield damage already. We need to keep somewhere a little bit further away. And considering that the Guardian recovers shields very slowly, we should also be fine. Recover shields and then return in the fight, I'm assuming. Recover a bit. I think I might first try to... Oh yeah, the swarmers are relentless right now. I think my miniguns are off. Yep, they were off. Let me see if I can focus fire a little bit also. Not that way. Not the way. We might be able to utilize this to our advantage right now. They kinda got shot pretty quickly with only 2 miniguns. Shot it down very well. Shields are slowly recovering. He does have some railguns that are doing a lot of shield damage. Those POI kind of turrets, I'm assuming. Transformer and letting go. Letting me recover shields. Down finally, okay. I'm assuming the nullifier is probably an easier target. Just need a little bit of shield power. Although he's got a lot more anti-shield capabilities than the Guardian even. Maybe just hit and run a little bit, yeah, like that. We do have only 4 EMP turrets, so we can definitely just keep away while the turrets are recharging. Drop close, hit, run again. Do not have to stay too close to him all the time. My lasers won't even do that much. Shields are almost out, but I'm not confident of going behind him, because that's when the Guardian will start shooting at us probably. Shields are out. Let me just turn off the EMPs. And let's go. Try and dispatch him. I think I blew up the thruster. Okay. Even though that was not really the intentional, but still moving. I missed entirely. Probably get into this position rather. Pay attention on the Guardian too. These are not doing much in terms of shield damage, I'm assuming. It's hard to tell what's what. It's composed of multiple smaller ships. I think I'm gonna do like that. Go. That should have opened the path. The Guardian is now too close. I don't really care about that Guardian, Harvester. As you can see, he's recovering very slowly. He's still at 63% shields. So not a big deal to just hit and run. Okay, we are kinda behind the nullifier, although he's now recovered. So the EMP's back up, please. And maybe get away from the Guardian. Guardian sticking to me. Not a big deal. But he'll definitely suffer some damage. As long as it's not hitting my cockpit, we're fine. We suffered so much more damage last time, and it wasn't that much of a big deal. 600,000 over the cost. Mostly just blocks. This is the only problem. We have to hit correctly, and right now they're hugging each other basically. Once the nullifier is down, then we can replenish the shield slowly and fight the Guardian. He managed to recharge again. That should do it. No, okay. This should finish. How about that? Nope, complete miss. Do we have a swarm controller and some drone swarmers again? By some I mean a lot of them actually. Try to kill some of them using my manual fire. I actually killed most of them. Oh yeah, love when they cluster like that. Imagine if there was a nuke ability where you could just nuke. Fire is down there. Okay. I can't see much, honestly. Did take some damage, but we shouldn't have. I apologize for the bright green, but I can't really help it, otherwise I don't see much. Okay, the nullifier is down and really couldn't see those. Swarm controller shouldn't be that hard. I think it's similar to the nullifier. Right there's so many ships there. That controller cluster. Oh, we're still in the range of the harvester. Okay, that's good. Now the MPs. Hit. Run. For some reason that didn't really hit. No way. No way that they did only 1%. Well, I don't know what this AI was doing right now, but definitely wasn't working, and we're slowly downing his shields. His core is also in the middle, just that he has a lot more, I believe, blocks. It's going to be a little bit harder to reach the core, and we can't get that close because the railguns will do a lot more damage, because they don't. I think his turrets, those railgun type turrets, do not have that much range, but rather than range, they excel in shield damage and damage overall. If you get too close, it will kind of melt you. Plus the swarm rockets will just obliterate you. Let's just make sure we are not getting too far away from the nullifier. Okay, he's down there. See him. Luckily the controller thingy is either very slow or he's not really focusing on us right now. If this guardian moves like this, we can easily kill the core, like he's barely moving.
A few moments later.
Keep missing it by a sliver. Let's do this. There. I'm hoping I didn't go too far from the nullifier. Okay, perfect. Nullifier there, harvester there, perfect situation. There we go, we finally done the guardian and the nullifier. So let us loot them. These bags usually also have lots of health. So essentially it will usually be left even if you destroy the entire ship. As you can see, 25,000. We got, as you can see, datapad, matrix charges, processors and everything. Basically most of the loot from this is in order to help you make those processors also. Now let's do that and we'll loot here. Generators, and I want the CPU extenders because we'll need that too. We need the bridges and matrices and all that stuff for the core. As long as that swarm controller doesn't really come too close or something else, we should be fine. I didn't see it anywhere close by, so I'm assuming it went away. If it did not, we'll find out. That's for sure. I kinda did increase my damage of my multi-tools, the T2 ones. So when I'm retrieving that they do slightly more damage, basically twice as much, I think. So I take less time retrieving things, which saves me a lot of time. Time is short. Yeah, I really don't understand those super grindy kind of, like, I'd understand if you need more stuff, sure. But when you make something just time-based harder, where it consumes you so much more time for no reason, that's kind of a waste of my time. Somebody's just trying to waste my time. And luckily, there is always ways to speed up things if you are playing on your own. You can always edit some files and make it quicker for you. These are going to be good money. All of the thrusters you can sell on the main trade hub. You can even make large ones to sell some more. Hell yeah. One of those boxes. I usually open these mostly because I want wood from them, but all of these resources are always good too. Free resources are always handy. Here. And I believe there is maybe a little more. believe that's it for this one. I left the miniguns on just in case something gets too close. I should really install that that new thingy, that new turret, kind of alarm turret on this ship. Oh nice, I'm trying to gather without the core, awesome. Just lost 6 medium thrusters. Fine. We'll get lots and lots of thrusters now. So, and hell yeah, 2 boxes. What? This one didn't have any processors in it. Well, that's a weird one. Yeah, as you can see, we blasted a lot of stuff. So essentially, this is where the core is. Just down here where I put mine. I believe it should be somewhere right here in the middle, like right here, possibly. Where that is. So you can maybe go from the back, although I don't really prefer the back because I know there are some problems whenever I go to the back of the ship. You can always destroy the thrusters. Although this one has lots of thrusters on the back, you would have to blast your way through these first to stop the ship from moving and then focus fire. Although you can always do that with an SV or something, but if you get hit without your shields with the swarm rockets, that ship, you're kind of toast. And as you can see, some of these can actually be retrieved, even though they are apparently it says base only and POI only, but each one has 1 million CPU. Vermilion did it because people really went hard with having these turrets on their ships. I'm not sure if you can even edit this. I haven't been able to find, I believe. Maybe you can, not sure. Again, basically on your own. But yeah, these are the swarm launchers. Basically, they are in the front, but even if you're in the back, they will be shooting at you. So I guess they are in a really good position. And as you will see in the left corner, they fixed it. They used to give auxiliary CPU. Now it only gives a normal core. Sadly, that has been fixed. Yikes, I was expecting an auxiliary core. Sad life. Oh, they all give just a normal core now. I wonder if they're even worth... Yeah, currently no. These, however, can be deconstructed, and they can give you some gold, but they are very heavy. Yeah, one of these weighs 2.5 kilowatt. No, never mind. That's energy. 10 kiloliters of volume and 11.8 tons is how much they weigh. However, as I said, they are worth salvaging in my opinion, because I mean, you can always just salvage them, but retrieving gives more resources. Retrieving, I believe, gives 100% back. Feels? No, okay. There. Did I open this one? No, good. Goody, goody, goody. There's more. There. Boxes here. As you can see, this one has a lot more boxes in it. Retrieve these. And it has many generators also, so going for the generators will actually take you a while. Bring him down and you'll probably blast just about everything, depending on what kind of weapon you're using. You might even lose all of the loot if you do that. I wouldn't advise it. I tried a few times, especially with T2 or no, not T, advanced missiles. I mean, especially with advanced missiles, you're gonna be just destroying everything inside. So we have got the Guardian and the Nullifier finally destroyed. The box. Hell yeah, that's good. If I remembered, where did I put the core? There. Found it. Yeah, as you can see, these were hit by those EMPs. They do very little damage. However, if they were hit by the swarm rocket, it would already be all destroyed. And I would probably be dead. Yeah, these EMPs also hit a little bit. So I'm planning to probably invest the CPU into more and more shield power. And then, I mean, anti-shield power. So I can basically farm the drone space much easier, and then go with the rockets and all that jazz. Or maybe we'll try some what are they called? The lasers, not the lasers, but the actual beams. Yeah, beam cannons. Yeah, those will definitely be good. So I think I will end this here. I think this is enough for this episode, and I will continue farming and then bring you guys back in the next one, where we'll probably have some of these solver drone processors to play with, and maybe we'll have our first auxiliary, maybe two even, depending on how much we got actually. 82 and we have 80, so that's going to be 1. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, I guess, if you want to see more. And yeah, it will help me a lot, and see you in the next one. Bye.